Hello there. This video is another video we're going to put up to help you decide what to do, make your own decisions when positions are opened. So what happened a few minutes ago, a few US CAD positions were opened up. A couple have actually closed. So you can see all the winners here, so it is definitely in the right direction. So it's opened up two sell positions. Because on the charts it was only showing 1 minute, if I go to 1 minute, you can see there's been a big drop and it's bouncing back up because the DNAPI stochastic is showing a bullish sign there. This is just on the 1 minute, so you don't really know the full picture on the 1 minute. You don't know what it's going to do. What I normally do to make sure positions have opened up and they're not going to cause me problems is to look at all the time frames, right up to the long-term time frame. So I'm going to go now to just for starters though, I'm showing you I've got the whole moving average displayed on here and the DNAPI stochastic. So if I go to weekly, you can see on the weekly, the actual DNAPI stochastic is a little bit overbought and it's coming down into a bearish signal. Okay, you can see it's kind of creating a lot of structure here, so it looks like it's going to come down. I mean, that's what I would say. I would say that I would put my odds against the positions that are open to be coming down, but I haven't looked at the other time frames yet. So I'm going to go to daily. So on daily, you can see they're still showing a bearish signal, both of them. And if I go to 12 hours, you remember the time frames are multi-time frame. They're both still saying bearish. That's why the position's opened. Then I go all the way down. I'll go down to 4 hours. Again, both of those are showing bullish on the 4 hours. There's a target up there, so there's a possibility that it could reverse. But I think it will continue to be bearish. And if I go right down to the 1 hour, on the 1 hour, they're both bearish. I mean, that's the reason the position's open, because all these time frames were showing bearish on all these time frames: 1 hour, 2 hour, 12 hour, daily, and day 3. Okay, so I would let that one run. So this is just to show you that if a position opens, have a quick check of the charts on all the time frames and make sure there's nothing there that you feel might cause you big problems. Like if you would have gone to the weekly chart and it would have showed extremely oversold and it was going into a bullish trend, then I probably would maybe think about closing those positions early rather than have a potential loss. So sometimes it's good to have a bit of manual intervention. You'll learn from experience that sometimes if you close a position, you'll find out if you'd have left it, it would have gone the correct way. The robot is pretty accurate, but sometimes there are some runaway trades, some rogue trades that you need to manage. And I think by looking at the time frames on all the different time frames, that should help you out. And if you can have a look on the weekly target here, it looks like it's hit a very strong structural line there, so it should reverse back to be bearish. If I went to monthly, again, there's a possibility it might continue to go down, but you're on a short-term time frame on these anyway, so it won't matter. It's always good to look at the long-term time frames, but not worry too much about the not worry too much about it, because you're looking at short-term gains, not long-term gains. But the overall trend is bearish, I think. So I'm going to leave that one running. I'll go back to 1 minute, and I'm going to continue and start the robot again, and then leave that one running. So whenever a position's open, just go in there, have a look at all the different time frames, make sure that it's going in the direction you want it to go in, and there isn't anything like a lot of structure or resistance or support lines that could cause you problems and things like that. But I'm pretty confident that that will continue to be bearish, and those positions will close with a profit. Okay.